Hey, Lyle here, Bucks Gearbox. Welcome back to the table. And this is just kind of a brief, very unscripted overview of what life has been like as a knife geek slash collector in the last few months. I don't know if you've seen my previous video, but I started working with River's Edge Cutlery a little more closely these days, helping them with video content and editing and stuff. Blade Show happened recently. There's been a lot that's been going on, and these are some of my most recent pickups this year, 2024, and all like at least loosely related to, no, very closely related to River's Edge Cutlery and me working with them. And it's been a dangerous thing to work with a knife shop when you're a knife collector yourself. So as you can see, I've added to the collection a little bit. So I'm just going to go from left to right and show you what I've got. This I found in the consignment case at River's Edge Cutlery. It's a mini sheepdog. And this is part of the, I believe they call it the Friday Club. And this is 007 of 300 that were made in this colorway. And man, I love this knife. It turns out it's my friend who I work with now at REC, Doug. It was his knife, and I didn't even know, and I just saw it. It was at a very good price. You never know what you're going to find at the consignment case at River's Edge Cutlery. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. There are some really good deals to be found there, and this one is in perfect condition, even though I lost it for like 2 weeks straight. I couldn't find this, and my wonderful daughter found it buried in a couch cushion in the living room, and all I had to do is clean all the crap off of it. Anyway, this thing is super cool. Sometimes you can just see what I did there. Sometimes I wish there was a flipper tab right there, but the Spidey flick is beautiful, and I love this color. Man, it's really cool. And the steel is 154 cm, drop shut action. Yep, I love this thing. Next, I can't believe this is a budget knife. This is a Brian Brown design. It's based off of his custom design, the Jaeger, I believe. Might be wrong about that, but I think so. But this one is partnership with Civivi that he has, and my goodness, this is the X1 or EX1. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that correctly. I think all of his knives have like an aircraft theme. Yeah, oh my goodness, this thing it's perfect. It's like, I love a Wharncliffe design. I like sheep's foot blades as well. I love a hollow grind. I don't normally go in for Damascus, but this is so unique that I had to do it. It's so cool. And I have carried this a ton, and for a knife that's under 100 bucks, oh my gosh, I can't recommend one of these enough. Check it out, the X1 from Civivi and Brian Brown knives. I did not get to go to Blade Show this year, but I got some things from Blade Show this year because I sent my friend Doug with some money. And he got in line and picked up one of these for me. This is the brand new and the Blade Show exclusive drop of the Protech Oligarch. And my goodness, I think I've carried this more than anything else on the table since I got it back from Blade Show. And it's just this beautifully elegant design in a, it looks like a pretty knife. It's a pretty knife that is also a workhorse. And if you know me, if you know my videos, I really love the Protech Malibu. It's one of my most carried knives of all time. And it's not even automatic. You can see that I've already scratched this one up a little bit. And this one is numbered. Let me see if I can find the number. Oh, this is number 20 out of 100 of the Blade Show drop. This is a Sinkovich design. It's in Magna Cut. It's dirty because I've been carrying it and using it. And yeah, this one, don't worry, I'm not ever going to sell this, so I don't care about keeping it in pristine condition. It is fantastic. It's got a pearl button, or abalone button. And yeah, just a beautiful design. I love the blade shape. I love the ergonomics of the handle. They just dropped a bunch of these, and if you can get your hands on one, I highly recommend it. I'm sure they'll be available throughout the year in different batches that they drop. And yeah, there's some upgraded versions too, and they're steel variants and stuff like that. They're more expensive for sure, but what a cool knife design. The next one is not a new knife. I did show this a little bit in a video earlier, I believe, but this is new scales on a very old knife. This was the first paramilitary 2 that I ever owned, and I bought it from River's Edge Cutlery, I want to say 10, 12 years ago, something like that. It was a sprint run in S35 VN, which, you know, they weren't making many knives in S35 back then. And it's what caused me to fall in love with Spyderco. I didn't actually like the look of their designs for the longest time. But once I had this in hand at the shop, I was like, yep, that's my next knife. And all I had had before were, I think my only premium knives before that were a Benchmade Griptilian and Mini Grip, and this was my first Spyderco. So yeah, definitely kind of the gateway drugs into getting me into being a knife collector. But again, this is not a new knife, but these are new scales and a new clip from Lynch, and the scales are titanium. Lynch Northwest designed these, made these in partnership with River's Edge Cutlery. They're an exclusive with topographical design. I actually don't have the pry bar on the table, but I got the pry bar as well with this. And it has given new life to an old knife, and I love it. And I've carried it quite a bit. Next is the Jack Wolf Gunslinger. Oh, I failed it on camera, and I'm not editing this, so that's going to be live, and I'm eternally embarrassed. I can't front flip, but this one you don't have to. This is an awesome knife from Jack Wolf Knives. I really, really dig this. I love the classy old school design with modern stuff. I'm gonna get this right, I promise. There you go. The Spidey flick is the way I open this one most often. S90V on the blade, hollow ground. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Titanium. Love the purple. I got this one from my friends at River's Edge Cutlery. Just bought a knife from one of my buddies, and yeah. Working closely with these guys is dangerous, I'm telling you. I've added a lot to the collection over the last few months, for sure. I'm gonna get this. Still practicing. Smudgy blade. That's okay. It's mine. Doesn't matter. Next, Guardian Tactical. What a huge, awesome knife. I have wanted one of these for a very long time. And I have been selling things in the consignment shop and earning a little money back and putting that back towards my knife collection. And this is the 40, the 040 Recon. And I had this hankering for a large out the front automatic, and this one was the one. It showed up in the shop, and I had some, I had made some sales in the consignment case, and they went towards this. And another knife that I'm going to show you in a second. But this thing is a beast, 9.5 inches long, Elmax steel, and it's a hoss. It's so big, and I've been kind of addicted to it since I got it. This is one of the latest additions to the collection, yeah, and I have been carrying the heck out of it. Very fun, very rock solid, snappy action. If you've never tried a Guardian Tactical and you're a fan of out the front knives, you definitely need to check one out. This is the big one. They have smaller variants for sure, and they're all amazing. They all have incredibly smooth action. The buttons are so easy to work, yet they give just enough resistance to be safe to use. I love the shape of the button as well. And yeah, Guardian Tactical Recon 040. There you go. There's some numbers for you. Cool stuff. Love this thing. And last but very not least is three-leg dog knife, Rian Monster from South Africa. This is very special to me because this is my first full custom folding knife. And I can't say enough about it. It's the smoothest knife in my collection by far. beautifully drop shut on the action. The ergonomics are perfect. They remind me a little bit of a Griptilian in a way, because the handle shape is so comfortable, minus all the jimping, of course. This is much smoother. It's got the carbon fiber. I think that's Mars Valley carbon fiber inlay. G10 on the handle scales, but titanium liners, really, really thick titanium liners. And MagnaCut on the blade, hand satin finish. Just gorgeous action. They make these, Recon makes these in different kind of permutations. They're all very similar in style, at least the ones that I have seen. Again, he's making these, they're custom. So, and they're some of the most consistently designed customs I've seen. I'm kind of new to that world, so take that with a grain of salt, but my goodness, I'm kind of in love with this thing. I've carried it a lot. I've babied it a little, but I ain't afraid to use it and put it to work. And I think that it's going to last me a long time. And man, do I really enjoy this knife. So, so cool. 3-leg dog, check them out. We carry all of this stuff at River's Edge Cutlery, just by the way. So if you click the link in the description, it'll take you over there. And we have some of these in stock. We may have some more of these in. We definitely get all the Jack Wolf drops. They do sell quickly. We've still got some of these, the scales. I think we just sold out of the first batch that we got of the Oligarchs, but you know, we'll get some in. We love Protech over there. And this knife is fantastic. We definitely have those. This one I don't know about. I mean, we have sheepdogs in, but I don't, yeah, this is kind of an interesting a variant with the Friday Club thing going on, one of 300. But we definitely carry Kaiser mini sheepdogs and sheepdogs, so check them out. And yeah, that's been the life of a knife collector in the last few months here in 2024, and my new additions to the collection. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe and all that stuff. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, working with River's Edge Cutlery has definitely given me some cool opportunities. And hopefully I'll be adding more content to the channel soon. And giveaway is still incoming. I'm working with them on a Ridge wallet giveaway. And I think that'll probably be my next video for sure. Thank you so much for everybody who's supporting the channel. Head over to REC and support those guys as well. They're so cool. It's not only a team that I work with now, but it's a bunch of people that I really know and love well. And yeah, it's awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Appreciate you very much. Bye.